Well, that was good. Yeah, we have the numbers now, so what should we do next? Oh, I don't know. I guess, what do you think, Sydney? Honestly, Jack's kind of the clear vote. If he loses immunity, then we can get him out. If he wins, then maybe Rebecca over Morgan. Sounds like a plan. So Toby went out unanimously, which is great. Now the majority is in my alliance's hands. In my hands, even. Like, I'm feeling pretty confident, but I'm also kind of wary because as soon as you feel confident in this game, nothing good happens. So I'm going to keep my guard up, and hopefully the next few rounds are pretty simple. I'll find myself in the end soon enough. Well, it's just us now. Yeah, that's kind of concerning. I know. Just hope one of us can win immunity. We're down to the final 7. I'm not sure how strong the 5-person alliance is. I definitely think there'll be cracks forming. I just hope that those cracks are really deep and we can just, flip the numbers on our side again, because if Jack ends up winning immunity, I could go home, and if he loses, then he'll go home and I'll be without any allies. We just gotta hope Rick and Seth are willing to flip. Yeah, I guess so. As of right now, I have 2 options. The first is to win every immunity challenge from here out till the end, which would be nice. I don't think it's realistic though. The other option is to trust Rick and Seth and hope that they are gonna flip, because, I gave my trust to Rick last round, and I'm hoping he comes through for me. So the next target's Jack, right? Yeah, unless he wins immunity, then it's Morgan. Alright, that's fine with me. I'm not too worried this round. I think Jack's the clear target. He's good in challenges, and he's got really good jury rep, so getting him out makes a lot of sense. Plus, I want to see him go. Next round might be a bit more difficult. I'm not sure if people actually want to go for Morgan, because I don't think she's much of a threat, so just gonna have to take this round at a time and see what happens after this vote. Okay, so Rick, what are you thinking? I don't know, Jack. What are you thinking? Honestly, I don't know. All I do know is, with me and Morgan, that's 2 votes. You've got Seth. You can flip the game. You can vote off whoever you want this round. Yeah, that's true. So, I was just hoping you wouldn't vote me, because, I feel like we could work together well, and you could really just flip the game on its head by voting off Rebecca or Sydney or someone like that, Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Out of the people left in the game, I think I'm in the best spot right now. I could stick with my majority alliance and just kind of ride that out to the end. Or I could flip over to Jack's side and make a big move tonight. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I feel like no matter what decision I make, I'll still be in a good enough spot. So, just going to have to see how this challenge goes and make up my mind afterwards. Welcome, survivors, to your next immunity challenge. That's how it's going to work. One at a time, you'll each attempt to throw 3 balls into a basket. Whoever makes the most shots will win immunity. Alright, Jazmine, you can be the first one to go. Jazmine is going to set the score to beat. Let's see how she does. And Jazmine makes 2 shots to take the lead. Rick is next to go. He has to make at least 2 shots to stay alive in this challenge. And Rick misses his first 2 shots, meaning he's out. Sydney is next up. And Sydney makes 1 shot, which is not enough to stay in this challenge. She's out. Seth is the 4th person to shoot in this challenge. And Seth lands all his shots, eliminating Jazmine from the competition. Morgan's up. She has to land every shot if she wants a chance to win immunity. If she misses 1, she's out. And Morgan's second shot comes up short. We're down to 2 people who can beat Seth. Rebecca's the second last to go. Let's see what she can do. And Rebecca is out. Last up is Jack. If he makes all his shots, we'll force a tiebreaker round between him and Seth. If he misses one, Seth wins immunity. And Jack's second shot bounces out, which means Seth wins immunity and a spot in the final 6. Congratulations, Seth, on winning immunity. Guaranteed a 1 in 6 shot of winning this game. As for the rest of you, tribal councils tonight, or someone will be voted off and become the 4th member of our jury. Won't be you. Alright, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff, head on out. I'll see you tonight. Look at you, Seth. Second immunity win. Good job. Thank you. So I won immunity again, and I'm happy about that, but at the same time, it might put a target on my back because I have one too. I'm hoping it doesn't, but I'm in the final 6, and I still got my idol, so the worst I can get is 5th place. And I really don't see that happening. I feel like I should be in a decent position from here on out if the votes just keep going my way. So Seth won again, which is nice. I'm, proud of him for winning 2 immunities. But he's in the final 6 now, and he still has an idol, and that makes him dangerous. At this point in the game, I gotta be thinking of who I want to take to the end. And Seth and I have played pretty identical games, so letting him get a free pass into the final 4, final 3, I don't think that's really smart. So Jack's going home tonight. It's a good thing you didn't win. Yeah, time to get rid of him. I'm not sure we should all vote Jack. What do you mean, Rick? Well, there's still a chance that they have an idol, so we might want to split it. You sure? If you had an idol, who would have played it last round? I mean, just to be safe, Seth and I will vote Morgan, and then you 3 still vote Jack. The end result's the same anyway, he goes home. Well, if that's what you want to do, then fair enough, we can do that. I don't think splitting the vote's really necessary, but if it makes Rick feel safer, then fine, he can go ahead and do that. I don't really think anyone's gonna flip. Rebecca seems solid on the Jack vote. Jazmine I trust completely. Then Rick and Seth, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're with us too, so unless Jack has an idol, he's done. That challenge sucked. Yeah, it wasn't the best. Hey guys. Oh, hey Rebecca. You said you wanted to talk to me, Morgan? Yeah, I do actually. Jack and I don't really have any options tonight, but I called Rebecca over, and hopefully things will change after a couple conversations. So I was wondering, Rebecca, would you be open to working with us for a vote? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like, you'd still need a 4th person, right? Well, maybe, but would you be down to flip? I don't know, who are you 2 voting? We're voting Sydney, because, she's kind of controlling the game at this point, so would you be open with that? I guess so. I mean, I don't want to just, say no. It's always an option, right? I don't really have much intention with working with Morgan and Jack. I feel like I could flip, but at this point in the game, it makes more sense to just go along with the Jack vote. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Sucks to be those 2 tonight. So, Rebecca's gone off to talk to those 2. That's kind of concerning. Yeah, so what are we thinking? Well, I'm thinking, why don't we just switch the vote to Rebecca right now? We don't know if we can trust her, and she's gonna have to go eventually, so why not now? I don't know, over Jack seems like a risk. Well, I don't think it is. So, what do you say? I don't know. I think we should just trust her for now. Rick's getting a tad paranoid about Rebecca. Personally, I'm not. I mean, she could be trying to stir the pot and getting numbers on me, but I don't think it's going to happen. I feel like at this stage in the game, changing the vote to Rebecca is a bad move, because Rebecca, honestly, is the ideal person to bring to the end. The jury's pissed at her for flipping, so if I'm sitting beside her and, Jazmine, it would be easy to beat them, so voting Rebecca off now, it's a no-go for me. So, no Rebecca vote then? Well, I don't think so either. I got an idea. What is it? What if we just don't split the vote? so if she flips, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, so let's go all in on voting Jack. Well, why not Morgan? The better question is, why Morgan? Well, what do you think, Rick? Well, I think voting Morgan might make sense, because if they've got an idol, Jack's going to use it, so we could just go all in on a Morgan vote and see where Rebecca stands. I guess we could do that. I'm not a big fan of that move, though. Tonight, my main objective is to keep Jack in the game. I feel like he's definitely someone I can use moving forward, whereas Rebecca really isn't, and neither is Morgan, so if I have the choice between the two of them, it's good for my game. I don't think Sydney's too thrilled with the idea of voting Morgan, but hey, she'll come around to it, I'm sure. Hey, you two, how's it going? It's going okay. How's it with you? It's going fine. What did you and Rebecca talk about? Well, she just came over here and she was kind of saying how she wants you gone and she was really pushing to get us to flip. Really? Yeah, she seemed confident that she could get the numbers. That's concerning. Yeah, but we're open to suggestions. If you want to go after her, we can do that. The plan tonight's to throw Rebecca under the bus. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, Jack's probably going home. So, hopefully Rick will take the bait and flip over to our side. So, Rick, what are you thinking about tonight? Honestly, I think we should flip and go against, Rebecca. I don't think that's wise. How come? Well, why do you want to get rid of Rebecca? Well, she doesn't really have much use for us right now, and I heard she's trying to get me out, which might be a lie, but who knows? Yeah, well, if we vote Rebecca, right, Sydney and Jazmine are voting for Morgan, potentially, and if Rebecca's really flipping against us, she'll be able to 3-2-2 you with Morgan and Jack. That's true. I say we stick with the numbers right now. It's the smart thing to do. Rick wants to flip and go against Rebecca. Personally, I don't think that's the smartest move we can make. If he wants to take a gamble, he can go for it, but for me personally, I think it's wise to just stick with the majority on this one. So how are you feeling about tonight? I don't know. I don't feel too confident about Rick and Seth. How come? Well, they've been scrambling. Like, why flip the vote to Morgan? It makes no sense. Yeah, you got a point there. You think they're going to try to do something stupid? They might. I don't know. I'm worried that it could be me tonight. Well, don't be. I think we should be fine. I think the vote should have been straightforward, but it's not. I want it to be Jack. However, Rebecca's being shady, Rick and Seth are being shady, and maybe it's Morgan tonight? I don't know. Welcome, survivors, to Tribal Council. Now introducing the members of our jury. Brooke, Max, and Toby voted off at the last Tribal Council. So, Seth, this is your second individual immunity win of the season. How does it feel knowing you're going to the final 6? It feels good, Jeff. I'm glad to have won again, but, the game's still on, and you still have to play even if you're immune, so, yeah. Jack, last Tribal Council, the vote was unanimous. Do you think that'll happen again? Well, I hope it doesn't, because if that's the case, then I'm probably going home, so, I don't think it's going to happen again, Jeff. Jazmine, do you think this vote's going to be straightforward, or do you think there'll be multiple sides to this, coin? I think it should be a straightforward vote, but it might not be, played out straightforward. I'm not too sure. Well, it is time to vote. Sydney, you can start us off. I mean, maybe keeping a shield in the game isn't the worst thing, but I have mixed feelings about this vote. Well, tonight I know I'm on the chopping block, but do you know that you're on the chopping block? Well, it's your time to go. Simple as that. I've tallied the votes. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. No? Alright, once the vote's read, the decision is final. Person voted off will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Rebecca. Second vote, Jack. Third vote, Rebecca. That's 2 votes Rebecca, 1 vote Jack, 4 votes left. Morgan. That's 2 votes Rebecca, 1 vote Jack, 1 vote Morgan. The 5th vote, Morgan. That's 2 votes Rebecca, 2 votes Morgan, 1 vote Jack. 6th vote, Rebecca. That's 3 votes Rebecca, 2 votes Morgan, 1 vote Jack, 1 vote left. The last vote, and the 10th person voted out, and the 4th member of our jury is Rebecca. Rebecca, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. I'll need you to bring me your torch. Rebecca, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Well, tonight I got blindsided. I honestly didn't see it coming. So, good for them, I guess. It's quite clear who flipped on me, as there's only 1 vote for Jack in the urn, and it was mine. So Cindy and Jazmine went behind my back, and, now I'm out. It's kind of my own fault for trusting them, ugh.